Welcome to Something Amazing Loading. Today I'm going to talk about why it's good to take a break and why we all need to. And I'm going to tell you about yesterday and what happened yesterday. So, for the last few months, I've been a slave to my laptop, a slave to my phone. I'm building a business, I'm building a brand, doing it all from scratch, and I'm doing it all on my own, which is great. However, saying that, I have a lot of support from friends and family, which I couldn't do without. And Buddy, here's my mate Buddy. You'll see lots of Buddy in these videos. This is where my creative process normally starts, when I'm out walking in the fresh air. I have spent the last 9 months writing, creating. I've written a book, I've created a brand, I've done a subscription service, I'm making videos, I'm doing lots and lots of stuff, lots and lots of things going on. As I say, lots of seeds that I'm planting. Yesterday I got up and I needed to do some work. I needed to create social media posts, I needed to start writing my January subscription, I needed to do a lot. But you know what, I felt so unmotivated, like totally unmotivated. Couldn't get my arse into gear. Normally I come over with Buddy over here. Buddy's not my dog, I just borrow him a few times a week to walk him. And the creative juices flow. I can normally think of what to talk about on my lives on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, what to write, what Facebook posts I'm going to do that are inspiring. And yesterday I felt so uninspired, so unmotivated. And I can't really put my finger on why, because there wasn't a specific thing that happened. I felt all right. It wasn't that I was tired or anything. I don't know. I just felt totally unmotivated. Even to the point that when I was out with Buddy yesterday, I couldn't even think about what to talk about then. Really, really strange. When I got home, my little boy was fast asleep in bed, which is really unusual because he's at that age where he doesn't really sleep in the day now. And normally when that happens, the first thing I do is grab my laptop and think, right, great, I've got an hour or two of work that I can do, and I didn't even do that. And I sat and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to punish myself about this. Something's telling me I need to rest. I'm just going to put my weighted blanket on me, made myself a nice hot drink, and I just sat in front of the TV. And my little boy slept for 2 hours, which is unheard of. And you know what, I just sat there, watched Mind Numbing TV, Selling Sunset, it's amazing. Mind Numbing TV, I had a big lunch, and you know what, I just really enjoyed it. And then my little boy woke up, we had so much fun together. I think because I'd given myself a chance to rest, because I don't, and I think a lot of us are guilty of that, or at least rest in the right way. He got up, we had loads of fun, we went and picked my girl up from school, went over to the farm park, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel guilty about having some time for myself. And today, I've woken up feeling completely different. And I wouldn't say, I talk a lot about mindset and positivity. It wasn't even though I didn't feel negative yesterday. I didn't really feel anything. If anything, I just felt a bit empty. I felt empty creatively. I couldn't decide what to do. I just felt empty. I think that's the only way I can describe it. I just thought, I just don't have anything to give today in any sense. And the fact that my little boy slept was perhaps a sign from the universe to say, just sit and relax a bit and just enjoy. But we went out after school, we went over to the farm park, we had fun. And I just think it was a much, much needed break. And my point is we put so much pressure on ourselves to carry on, keep going. We must. There's so much to do, because when you've got a home and a family, there's always something to do. There's always washing to do, or something to put away, or something to clean. And actually, sometimes you just need to stop and just be you and just relax, because I'd obviously gotten myself to the point where I was a bit frazzled, I don't know what the word is, but it wasn't doing me any good, because actually I'd got myself to a point where I had nothing else to give. I couldn't do anything, didn't want to do anything, and which is really unlike me, because I'm normally a very positive and motivated person. And again, it wasn't that anything happened, because nothing had happened. It was just the fact that I just was empty. So my point is be kind to yourself. When your body's telling you to slow down and your mind's telling you to slow down, having one day off hasn't affected anything. If anything, it's made it better, because today I've woken up, I feel so much more positive. I've been trained this morning at 6 o'clock this morning. I feel creative. I've been out for breakfast with my friend, who's a creative person as well. And we had a really good chat, and it's always good for the soul meeting friends as well. We've talked through loads of different things, business ideas. We've talked through like personal stuff as well, and actually I've come away from there feeling so much better. I've come away feeling motivated, and actually I feel like I've got 1,000 ideas swimming through my head now of what I can do, whereas yesterday there was nothing. All I could think about was what I was going to eat, literally. That's all I wanted was food, and that's all right, you know. That's all right. Have a break. We don't need to be going at 100 miles an hour every day. Give ourselves time, you know, just because the hardest working people don't have to be working 24 hours a day. The best mums don't have to be on alert 24 hours a day. It's like, give yourself a break, because when you do, a better version of you emerges from that. So that was just my point for today. So yesterday was empty. Today is much more creative. I've even created my first YouTube video, which this is going to be, even with my scruffy hair and dodgy lighting. Well, it's not dodgy lighting, it's the sun. But I hope you enjoy. Leave some comments. Have fun. Bye bye.